Hey everybody, welcome back to Plum Figgy. This is Tammy. Alright, so we're going to keep working on this Hazel of Heatherland junk journal, the pre-made kit one. So I've kind of separated things out so that it'll help me as I get these signatures put together and then ready to make ephemera. So basically all the stuff that I didn't coffee dye that's kind of like ephemera-like is in this pile. Looking at this, I'm kind of wondering if I shouldn't have just coffee dyed some of these. But anyway, I'll put these off to the side because we're not going to use these for a while. And then there was this shiny piece of paper. I really don't know what it is, but this is going into the trash. I'm not even going to try to use that because nothing will stick to it. Okay, and so here we have my coffee dyed papers and then the stuff that I decided not to coffee dye. These were some of the book pages from the actual book. Oh wow. I may not, I don't think I'm going to use these in the signatures. I think I'll use this as like a backing for ephemera. So put this off to the side. Come back to that. So I'm going to just start folding papers and we'll see where we end up. I have more paper here than I'm going to be able to use because I don't want to expand. I was trying to say expand and extend the spine. Woo, boy, tongue twisters. Yeah, I think I'll use this. And so yeah, I'm just gonna, some of these I'll fold a little more interestingly. I didn't fold quite right. So that they're not all just folded straight down the middle, but we'll have more staggered pages that way. I really like this one. Don't really know what it is. I think this one, let's do it this way. And then, oh, whoops. Well, what even is this? Study for the Lita and the Swan. I guess that's this one. Well, I'll have to cover that with something, I suppose. It's not so bad. I'll cover this with something. These were the coffee dyed papers that were sent with the kit. I think I want to do the same with this one. Ooh, this is kind of brittle. I hope it doesn't disintegrate on me. I might need to reinforce that. Let's see. Let's do this with some fabric or something. Let's see if we're going to cut anything off. No. Do the same with this. And I'm actually going to fold this one like that. And this one like that. Might have to redo that. Okay, so this one I'll fold like this. Yeah, I know I'm not folding things super weird or different this yet. I don't know what to do with this one. I think I'll leave this one out. I just don't know that it's gonna work in this journal. Yeah. Okay. So let me do this. Yeah, I'm just gonna fold this, and you'll notice I'm not measuring at all with the height of the book yet. Probably should be. Actually, I'll just take these, use this. So I need to take off about 1/2 inch. And then we'll just use this one for measuring against going forward, maybe. I don't know. It might be too short. I think I'll fold this one like this. So that this could be the inside of a page. The inside of a signature. Definitely need to do something about those wolves. Jeez, that's fierce. Okay, so there's those. Now, let's see what we've got here. So this will be ephemera, ephemera, ephemera. All this stuff is going to be ephemera. I think I'll keep this for ephemera. This will be a page. This will be a page. Page. I don't know what to do with this. I guess I'll just make that into a page. Keep that for ephemera. Actually, well, no, I'm not going to do that. Let's see, this one I think is already folded, so, yep. Like I said, I think I've got way more paper here than I'm ever going to use. Let's see. Let's put this one. And then fold this one like this. And then this like that. And then we can do 2 pages of this. Okay, so there's that. And then fold this one like that. And this one like this. Put that in there. I'm just going to fold this one on the original line. Actually, no, I like the idea of having this one be the right way up and down. So, this instead. Okay. And then fold this like that. And this like this. This one will fold in half. I love that so much. I'm going to change my mind on that one. Turn this into some ephemera. I think both of these would be kind of cool as ephemera. So put that over here. Oh, I've got this big sheet of paper. Fold this and tear this in half, and then I think I'll keep half of this to use as ephemera, and the other half to use as a page in the journal. Fold it like that. we've got this gorgeous piece of paper. Fold that in half. Put that on the original fold line. They had already folded that for me. What's this one? Okay, so fold this like so. In half. This one's already folded. I like the sturdiness of this. I'm gonna keep that over there for ephemera. I'll keep this too for ephemera. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna get rid of this ugly line. Sometimes I like to keep the raggedy edges, but this one not so much. And you notice how quickly I'm going here, and I'm doing that for a reason, because I don't want to sit and think about this too much. So I'm making very quick decisions, and for me, I find that that helps me to have a more interesting journal in the end. So yeah, I don't know if I want to add this as a well, it's open now. We'll throw it on the pages pile and figure that out later. Okay, so here's another one that I think I like, these horizontal lines for writing. And let's fold this one this direction. Okay, so I think I've got a lot to work with here. Like I said, way more than I think I need. Now at this point, or maybe just the right amount, I don't know, maybe a little more than I need. At this point, I'm going to separate these into kind of piles of height, and then, or size, and then tea dyed versus non-tea dyed, or coffee dyed. So that kind of helps me know how to divvy things out too. I don't know why I'm putting everything. I think these are all the same-ish size. Just make two piles there. Okay, so there's those, and then okay, make piles for these. These are about the same size. These are tea dyed, coffee dyed. Okay. Now, what I'm going to do is, what I normally would do is count out how many pages I could have. So I'm going to just take these 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14 here. Okay, so let's write down 14. And we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 21, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 27. Okay. we've got way more than we need. So that is 11 and 41. I'm gonna say for this journal with this size of a spine, we're gonna do 3 signatures, and I typically like to do 8 pages per signature. And I know I'm going to be adding ephemera, additional paper ephemera to this and pockets and things. So I'm gonna stick to the 8. It may get a little bit big. So then at this point, I'm gonna take this 41 and try and divide that by 8 and see how much. It's not gonna divide evenly, but use my calculator. 41 divided by 8 is 5 signatures. So let's do 8 times 3. Oops, nope, not 88. 8 times 3 is 24. So I basically need to get down to 24 pages. So I've got 14 big pages. I definitely want to use all of those. And then that'll give me 10 more from here to pick from to make 3 signatures. Yes, math is fun. So at this point, I'm going to go ahead and divvy these out into 3 piles, 1 for each signature. 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. Switch those. I'm going to put that there. Okay, so I need 10 more. I definitely want to use this. We stopped on this one. I think this one has 1 less, but let's just check. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. This one probably has 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay. So we need to start here with our smaller pages. So I'm going to put this guy here. And then, yeah, I'm not 100% sure. I think I definitely want to use that and this. Don't care so much about that. And this. That's 3, 4. Oh, that's kind of cool. Let's do this. 5. 6. 7. 8. 9, 10, and then did we not use any of the... Okay, so I'm going to keep these to use to make our ephemera with, because I definitely want to have some music notes. And this, I'm going to put this one in the pile too. I think we need to have that in there. Okay, and then the rest of that can be fine. Okay, so these are the no pile for pages, and these are the yes piles. So I stopped there. We'll go here and just keep adding as we go. Okay. So this one needs 1 more piece. Let's go ahead and add this piece here. Alrighty. Now I'm gonna stack these into piles. There's a lot of piles. And then I'm going to focus on creating this signature first. And so again, I'm going to just kind of divvy these out by kind of size and coffee dyed or not. Okay. So I kind of like this page first. And actually, this is kind of making me nervous. I feel like it needs to be reinforced, but I don't want to hide the... I don't want to... oh, I can use... I'll put... I've got really fine light sari silk is what I'll use. I guess I'm going outside of my rules, but I don't want your journal to fall apart, so this is going to be allowed. So let's see. Where's my... I had scissors. Okay. Should probably keep this handy in case I need it again, but... and do a little surgery here before we finish this up. And I'm going to sew this as well on both sides so that it's, well, maybe I don't need to. Maybe I don't need to. I'll just make sure, and it's got plenty of glue that would just, you know, stick down. Here. I don't know what it is with this paper. It just does not want to stick. I'm trying to make the sari silk as translucent as I can so it doesn't distract too much from the birds. There. Okay. Yeah, that'll be fine. That'll hold just fine. Okay. Now, back to making the signatures. So we've got this. Maybe we'll start with this. Oh no, I wanted this on the outside, or the inside page, so. Okay, so we've got that. Let's go with this page next. Kind of weird not having more blank pages. I'm used to being able to mix or match the blank pages a little bit more. Okay, and then we'll put this one there. I don't know if I like that one there. Let me see. Maybe we'll do this. I'll do that there. And then this will be our center page. So there is, signature 1, and then I need to, bummer, cut these down. Okay, so well, I should have done this before I started. Okay, let's back up. Sorry. Oh, I'm all over the place. Okay, so these are fine for height. This one is perfectly the right size. So I'm gonna just use that, and then these two are gonna be fine for height. So take off some height here. So this is basically what I usually do when I'm putting signatures together. I know it's not the first time you guys have seen this process by me, but if it is, then this is basically what I do. Again, I try and not think too hard about it, and because that just wastes time for me, and in the end, I'm never as happy with the outcome as I would have been if I'd have just... It kind of surprises me sometimes when you don't think about it, and then your end result is kind of really cool looking. So that's kind of why I don't... Gosh, this is just barely... I'm going to leave that one. It'll be okay. Okay. I should probably measure and see how tall this is. So, oh, that's not a good height. It's not an easy height to remember. Okay, so let's remake our signature here, hopefully the way that we had it before, or somewhat close to that way. Let's see, I think this was next, and then... do we have... No, we didn't have those. Maybe this was next. And then these. And then, let's see, I think I had this one. And then this one. And then our birds. Put them smack dab in the middle. There we go. And then I will have to remove some width, but we'll do that at the end. It's all said and done. So there's signature number 1 ready. Now let me do the same process, and I'll just speed that up so you don't have to sit through that. that is our 3 signatures full of papers. I did take this one out. I couldn't put this one in there. I couldn't do it. It just didn't look good. So, okay, let's see how far we are over on width so far. Okay, so it's gonna be chunky. But sometimes that's endearing. Okay, so I used to do all kinds of measuring and try and figure out how wide. I'll be honest with you, that's annoying. So kind of what I do is I just kind of eyeball it, and I kind of like having some of the paper coming out from the right side of the book anyway. I just think it's kind of nice looking, kind of cool looking. So basically I'm going to follow the line of this lined paper, and you're going to do it one signature excuse me, one signature at a time. I just totally choked. And I just put my ruler on the edge of that, and then whatever is to the right of it, rip it off. And so on this one, there was only this, so I'll get rid of that. So that's done. Now, let's see, line this up. Okay, so we need to get rid of about that much. So I'm just going to line this up against a straight line, and we're going to take off about that much. And if you can grab them all, that's great. Sometimes you can't though, and then it's a little more tricky. But having longer nails sometimes is helpful too. And just kind of work with it until you can get a piece and don't hurt yourself. Maybe if it's really that bad, just go find that page and take off a little bit more. Okay, so there's that one. Now I'm gonna put this off to the side. I'm gonna use the same one to measure for this one. Line that up. Kind of get an eyeball. Get it as straight as you can and rip it away. Okay, so, and I'm not going to keep any of this. There's not really much I can do with these. So, okay, so now I kind of almost like this color for the first page, especially with this green cover. I think that'll look nice. So maybe we'll move this one to be the first page, or the first signature. All right, so now at this point, I think I'm done with the signatures, and then I'm going to make some homemade ephemera. But let's just put that in there. Yeah, see, this is exactly the way that I like it. It's kind of sticking out a little bit, and the pages are a little bit tall for the book, but I like that too. They're right up against the top and bottom, so love it.